Coach Frank McNeil, Dudley Panthers just picked up a huge win over Southern Guilford tonight, beat the Storm. You played them tough at their place, and you beat them down. But tonight reminded me of that game when you won your 200th game. Remember that game you won 200th game a couple of years back?
Yes, I do.
Huge, tight, close game. This is a battle. In the first part of the game, you got down nothing. You got early at 9-0. They led you 9-0 early. Did not score a point in the third quarter. Somehow you still win this game. Talk about how you can pull this game out tonight in overtime.
Well, we've been talking about the past couple of weeks, turning defense into points, getting back to our pedigree, which is playing defense and transition. We've been working a lot on offensive half-court stuff. And so tonight, just turning up the defense is what allowed us to claw back into it.
Talk about Kimora Haith. Kimora came up big for you late in the game. She got those 2 free throws and a huge three-pointer. You had faith in Haith, and she came through for you again tonight.
Yeah, you know, we kind of go as she goes, especially as the point guard, pushing the ball up the court. Got to have that transition offense, and when we get out and run, we do some great things. So the defense, transition defense and transition offense really helped us, and Kimora paved the way for that, getting to the basket. And then one of the things is that she hits a ton of free throws, so we appreciate it.
Her and Michaela Carney, both big free throws down the stretch. One thing I called attention to, my attention caught me on the defense of Logan Spate. Spate came in like a fire plug out there. She went crazy playing defense and gave you a huge burst there late in the game. Helped set things up, get some traps going, get some sideline pressure for you there in regulation toward the end.
Yes, well, those are the things that she provided last year, and in providing them last year, we needed them tonight, and so we called upon her, and she stepped in. She's always ready to go. She's always willing to do whatever we're asking her to do, and tonight was go out there and just harass the ball handlers and make it tough.
Turn attention to Kimora. Kimora, talk about what this victory means to the team. You got down early. It looked like things were kind of falling apart. You pulled it together. How were you able to stay together tonight as a team and win this ball game?
Well, we all knew that we had to win. We just got down early, so we just took whatever we needed to win, which was the defense.
What about those free throws? You stuck to the free throw line. You nailed 2 huge free throws to help get you back in the game. Talk about that pressure-packed situation, being able to hit those free throws in a tight situation.
It wasn't really that much pressure. I just knew I had to make them.
And I tell you what, it's a smooth free throw too, just over the edge of the rim. Not much connection there, and then a lot of net. Talk about the three-pointer. Able to hit that big three-pointer, help tie the game up at 29-29, send it toward overtime. Talk about that big three-point shot.
Well, I just seen that I was open, and I knew we needed to score. We wasn't really scoring much, so I just shot it.
Talk about your team and the way you played together toward the end, because you stayed together as a team, didn't fall apart like we said earlier. Some ladies came in. I mean, you look at Haley Haith, and also you look at Spate, you look at also Carney, and even Heaven Cooper, others down low. Talk about Jewel Pass. Jewel gave you a big burst. So you and Jewel in the backcourt played pretty well together. Talk about what those teammates mean to you as a Dudley Panther girls basketball team.
My teammates are like my best friends, so we knew we had to get this win. We all just worked together to get it and fought hard.
Any relation to Frank Haith? Ever heard of Frank Haith, the basketball player?
No.
Maybe. What do you think, Frank? Think she might have some Frank Haith in her, possibly?
Yes, we've been doing some family tracing, and we're almost certain that Kimora Haith and Haley Haith are connected through Frank Haith and Haley's mom, May. So,
what about what class are Kimora and Haley in? Are they juniors, sophomores, seniors?
Kimora's a sophomore and Haley is a senior. So tonight was senior night for Haley, but Kimora's a sophomore, and you know, she's played some big minutes. You know, for us, especially last year, learning our system, learning what we do. So she's come out and done some great things.
Come on, what have you got to do to keep getting better as a basketball player? What does Dudley have to do to keep getting better as a basketball team, you think?
We just have to play smart, run our stuff, and stay calm in those type of situations.
How do you get so intense, so mean, so tough? You're a real nice person. Meet Kimora Haith for the first time. Nice person, friendly person, good, soft demeanor about you. How do you get mean, tough, and crazy during the game? How does that come about?
Really, just because I wanted to win, and I'll do anything to win. So.
Anything to win. Almost like win at all costs. Coach Frank McNeil with us. Coach, talk about this team. What do you think Dudley's got to do to keep getting better and go ahead and find a way to beat teams like Smith and Southern Guilford in the postseason coming up later?
Well, first of all, this team is probably the first team in a long time, about 10 years, that have continued to get better in the month of January and February. And that's what you want to do, is continue to get better. And so they work really hard on the things that we point out as deficiencies for the team. But if we come out and play defense the way we played tonight, sky's the limit for this team. And that's where it starts. We got to get back to that same pedigree of playing that good Panther defense.
And as a coach again, how did you survive being down 9-0 early, did not score a single point in the third quarter? How did you survive to make it to the fourth quarter and go ahead and win it in overtime? As a coach, how do you survive a game like that?
Well, over the last 14 years, I've learned how to stay calm and not get as frustrated. So there have been times where I've been really frustrated. Tonight, I just, said I have to stay calm. Actually, one of the fans, older fans, the alumni, came to me at the Hayco and said, "Coach, if you stay calm, they'll stay calm." Gotcha. And so, I'm just still learning how to be a better coach, and these young ladies are helping me do that.
So we mentioned Dudley, mentioned Smith, mentioned Southern Guilford, also Rockingham County going to be tough down the stretch. Kimora, congratulations on a very good game tonight. Feels good to get the win. One more time before we close that interview, what does it mean to get that win? That was a tough win. A loss would hurt the team. A win really helps this team. Again, what does that win mean? You said anything to win. What does that win mean again to you this evening?
I mean, it meant everything, especially we're trying to win these last couple games prior to season end, so we're just trying to win.
Kimora, keep up the good work. Haith, we have Faith and Haith, you and Haley both, and the entire Haith family. Coach Frank McNeil, good job on your part tonight. Congratulations on the win. I mean, you just keep winning. You find ways to win. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. I appreciate it.